Good morning everyone. I am recording it. So today I'll teach you about depreciation. All of you understand what is depreciation exactly. Depreciation means see the spelling is mistake here. DEPRE. It should be DEPRE. It's a common mistake. I am correcting it. DEPRE. This one not I. Remember everybody. DEPRE. Please correct everybody. Depreciation is a common mistake. So depreciation is a loss in the value of assets. Depreciation is a loss in the value of asset. When you purchase an asset, then after some years it loses value. You purchase one motor car now at 50,000 suppose. After 2 years you cannot sell it at 50,000. You can sell it at 40,000, 35,000, something like that. Then the amount that you are losing in the value, that is depreciation. That is depreciation. And there are lot of reasons why assets are depreciated. Your mobile you purchase now at 10,000. After 1 year you cannot sell the same mobile at 10,000. People will not give you because it has lost value. Now there are some causes of depreciation. The causes I'll take up in some other video. But today I'll teach you some calculations. Depreciation has to be accounted for, and for accounting there are several methods of calculation. Just see here, I'll tell you the names of the methods, but just see. Suppose in example, cost of the machine is 1 lakh. Example. And suppose depreciation is 10%. Depreciation, 10% depreciation. Now this 10% can be calculated basically in two ways. How? See what it is done here. I have taken 1 lakh as the cost of the machine. Then 10% of 1 lakh is 10,000. I have deducted. Again 10% of 1 lakh is 10,000. I have deducted. Again 10% 10,000 I have deducted. I can go year after year. This is one method. If you say only 10%, this is one method. But some people may think other way also. How? See this one. 1 lakh, 10% is 10,000, fine. Then you are getting 90,000. You take 10% of 90,000. It becomes 9,000. And then 81,000. You take 10% of 81,000. It becomes 8,100. And ultimately 72,900. Then here it was 70,000. 72,900. Now two approaches that you have seen. If anybody says that, and the 10% there is estimate only. As per income tax rules, as per policy of the company, that percentage is given. But whatever percentage, it may be 10%, it may be 20%, whatever may be. But there are two approaches you have seen. Once you can take 10% every time on this. 10% of 1 lakh, 10% of 1 lakh, 10% of 1 lakh, every time 10,000, the same figure coming every year. And another approach, you can take 10% of 1 lakh, then deduct. You are getting 90,000 and 10% of 90,000, getting 9,000 and 81,000. 10% of 81,000, getting 8,100. So this way also one can do. So two approaches are there. So there are basically two methods of calculation. But there are actually in book you'll find 9 methods. But for our courses we shall learn 2 methods. Now, what are the methods of providing depreciation? You learn from book. Even I can give it. But I'll teach you very clearly and specifically these 2 methods. One is every time same figure. So this is known as straight line method. You can write it STRIGST, straight line method. Straight line method. This is known as straight line method or fixed installment method. This is also known as fixed installment method. So these are same thing. We can say straight line method. You can say fixed installment method, and you can say in any other name, whatever may be. Like percentage on the original cost. Someone says 10% on the original cost. So you should understand this one. So in this case what happened? Every year depreciation is same figure every year. So fixed installment method, that's why. Or straight line method. Straight, every time same figure. Hope you understand? Similarly, here you come. This is, you see, first time depreciation was 10,000. Next it becomes 9,000. Next it becomes 81,000. You see that? So here figures are reducing. So this name is reducing. You can say reducing balance method. Reducing balance method, or another name is there. You can say reducing balance method, or you can say diminishing balance method. Diminishing balance method. This is also known as diminishing balance method. Means figures are diminishing, means reducing. Every time reducing. This is also called written down value method. Another name, you can note it, written down value method. It is also known as written down value method. So it's same thing, known as reducing balance method or diminishing balance method or written down value method. And here it is, straight line method or fixed installment method, isn't it? So you have seen two types of calculations, depreciation. If we say it, you have to do as per diminishing balance method, you follow this way. What would be the figure? First take the percentage given, then calculate on the balance, then calculate on the balance, then on the balance, then on the balance. You understood this? And here it is, every time same figure coming. Reducing a fixed installment method, every time same figure is coming. So these two methods you please learn. Method number 1 is straight line method. Method number 2 is diminishing or reducing balance method. After this calculation, you can go for journal. I gave you the journal. So depreciation is loss. So depreciation account debit to machinery. Depreciation, all losses are debit. So depreciation debit to machinery. And this loss goes to profit and loss account again. So profit and loss account debit to depreciation. These two entities. When you purchase the machine, machinery debit to cash or bank. If you purchase on credit, machinery debit to creditors. It may be machinery, it may be furniture, it may be building, it may be any asset. So I can give you the entry. See, when you purchase the asset account debit. When you purchase the asset account debit, you write 2 cash if you paid cash, or 2 bank if you paid by check, or you write 2 creditors if you purchase your credit. So machinery or asset, whatever it may be, debit to cash or bank for creditors. Number 1 entry. This is when you purchase, and then after 1 year, at the end of the year, on the financial year ending, say 31st March, your first entry will be depreciation account debit to machinery or furniture or whatever may be asset. And then profit and loss account, you have done it. Profit and loss account debit to depreciation. I have given you 3 entries, right? These 3 entries, out of these 3 entries, entry number 1 is coming only when you purchase. But entry number 2 and 3 will be repeating every year. Next year again you give depreciation debit to machinery and profit and loss account depreciation. Next year again same 2 entry, again same 2 entry. But figures will be according to the calculations. If it is this way, calculate this way and go on doing the entries. Every year 2 entries will be coming. And here also, go by calculation and then give the entries. And one more thing, suppose after 2 years, a new machine is purchased. So again you give purchase entry, machinery account debit to cash or bank or creditors, or furniture account debit, like that. After 2 years, suppose again machine is purchased or any asset is purchased. So again you give machinery account or any asset account debit to cash or bank or creditors. Correct? And suppose, please I am covering 1 more minute. Suppose sometimes this machine is sold out after 2-3 years. I will be teaching you practically. This machine is sold out. Then you are getting cash. So cash account debit. Or you are getting check which is directly paid into bank. So bank account debit you can say. Or you have sold on credit. Then debtors account debit or that person's name account debit to bank. To machinery. When machinery you are selling out. So even sale I will be teaching you. In the problem, there will be purchase, there will be depreciation, there will be sale may be there, may not be there, and method may be either this or this. If it is mentioned that you have to do this way, calculate this way. If it is mentioned reducing balance method, do it this way. And one more thing I can tell you to make it simple, reducing balance method, you must do this type of calculation. You go on year after year, you don't know which will be coming because it is on the balance, on the balance, on the balance. But here you see, every time same amount of depreciation. So you can do in one line, annual depreciation is 10% of 1,10,000 finished. And one more point may be there, you have purchased the machinery, in the question given, machinery is purchased at 1 lakh and installation charges or erection charges. You know, you purchase the machine and then install in your factory. So there is some cost, that cost will be added to the machine. So machine will be added here. You can give machinery account debit, suppose installation cost is 10,000. So machinery account debit 1,10,000 to cash or bank like that. So installation also may be there. I have covered up all these things. Now I shall be doing problems one after one. So this video will be helping to understand what type of problems are there. It may be simple purchase, it may be purchase and installation charges, it may be this system, it may be that system, it may be in between, again you purchase another machinery, or it may be in between, you sell one machinery. These types of problems are only there. An entry, if you tell me how many are, I'll say only 3 entries basically. One for purchase, one for depreciation debit to asset, and one for profit and loss account debit to depreciation. Basically 3 entries. If it is 10 years, then you give purchase entry once, and then 10 years into 2 entries, 20 entries will be coming like that. 2 entries, same will be coming next year. So that way you learn, it's not tough. Once you learn, many people think that so many big answers given in the book, how can you commit to memory? No, you learn the technique. Only 3 entries you learn, and other things you can manage yourself. Whatever, if it is 5 years you can do, if it is 10 years you can do, if it is 2 years you can do, okay? So all of you subscribe the channel, I'll put in the YouTube because it will be helping you later on also. At home sometimes you see my video, you'll be remembering everything, okay? So thank you very much, all the best.